This is Brian, and welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Chrono Trigger for the SNES. We made it through the shell of Lavos, so now we're inside shell, I guess. So I don't know if that's technically not Lavos, but just a kind of a, I don't know, an armor, I suppose, an armored shell, and real Lavos is in here, I suppose. But we're going to go forward, and hopefully we should be finishing up and getting our first ending here today. Oh yeah, one other thing that I didn't do yet, I was going to remember to do, is we did get a prism dress steal from Queen Zeal. And that, I believe that is the toughest armor, the best armor in the game. It's either that or the moon armor, but I mean, one's female specific and the other's male specific, so this is certainly the best female armor. And since Luca's defense was behind compared to the others, I'll give that to her. So yeah, the Zodiac Cape has plus 10 to magic defense, so that goes down, but it cuts your magic attack by a third. Does that mean the damage we take is less, or does that mean it's... Yeah, I wouldn't imagine it means that my damage will do less. I wouldn't see why that would be a thing, but... We're going with that anyway. And I can give that other Zodiac Cape to Marley here. And I got another Prism Helm, so... Go ahead and give that to Luca. Still like that safe helm, so I think I'll leave that on Frog. Everybody else, pretty good stuff then. Guess it doesn't really matter for the people that aren't in the party anyway. So if we head along the river here, eventually we come to this. Kind of a weird looking dude there. This is the real thing? Ayla not give up? Yeah, and I mean, depending on which party members you bring along, they do actually have different dialogue here. But since we're going to play through and get multiple endings, I'll try to mix it up so you can see them all. Just bust in with the Luminaire right away, see how that does. And yeah, notice he does have 2 arms and the main body. So we have 3 targets. Kind of assuming that I can take the arms out first and maybe that'll make his body weaker. Apparently the arms have quite a bit of health too. I don't think there's going to be anything to steal from him, but let's just check just in case. Okay, there goes one arm. Yeah, no steal there. Yeah, okay, and that arm heals him, so... I'll try to steal from that other arm there, unless I take it out before she gets the steal off. Yeah, I guess that arm must have more HP than the other one. I don't know why, it seems kind of weird. And I think if you take out both arms at some point, he will revive them. Alright, now we got just the body here. Yeah, I guess Ayla doesn't have anything preventing chaos, so I don't want to leave that. I think his attack might have gotten rid of it, but then he inflicted poison on her, so it's worth using the heal anyway. And I'll just keep spamming my strongest attacks, I think. I might check out and see what a dual or triple tech does against him. The thing is, for the triple tech, unless it does like 5,000 or 6,000 damage, it's not worth using it because their individual attacks equal up for about that much. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good, but I think my individual ones are still better. Let's try the fire sword, too. Yeah, the individual are still better. Oops. I actually didn't mean to select that. It's just going on cursor memory, though. It sounds like we got it. That didn't seem too tough. Now I understand. It lives on a planet for as long as possible, stealing away the most vital resources. It combined the DNA it found here with its own, gave birth to those creatures up on Death Peak. Eventually, the young must migrate to other planets to repeat the cycle. Grown like farm animals, waiting to be slaughtered. All of our history, our art and science, all to meet the needs of that beast. He no run. Ayla no run away. Worse than losing. Possible. Can't expect to toy with an entire world and get away with it. Ayla strong. Ayla and world good. You outsider, not part of planet's life. So yeah, in the fashion of any good RPG final boss, he has multiple forms. So we got the funky background going on here, kinda. And he's got 3 parts again. Tempted to use a Mega Elixir. Probably will. It's not like I'm gonna need them. Or not that many of them, at least. Alright, that healed the left one. I think I actually want to take the left one out first. Okay, well that healed it too. How about that? That'll work. And I'll have Luca use a Mega Elixir. Okay, well that didn't take too much. So, in that case, I'm actually gonna have Ayla use the Mega Elixir, because I'll keep spamming Flare and Luminaire. Yeah, and from the way it looks, you would think that the center one is the main part that you have to beat, but it's actually the one on the right that is the main part of Lavos. Yeah, and you see the background will kind of shift, and sometimes you'll see parts of places where we've been in the different time periods. Alright, so once both of those parts are gone, eventually he will revive both of them. So it's like I said, yeah, you would think it was the middle one, but it's actually the one on the right that has the most life here, and the one that determines how the battle goes. I suppose I'll throw a triple kick in on him, if that lands. Yeah, revives the bit. So far, I'd say we're doing pretty well, though. Certainly moving right along. Another thing that I haven't done yet, let's just check and make sure that we can't get any steals here. Yeah. That was a pretty big hit. Okay. And he had to do it twice in a row there. To the same person. Alright, got the elixir off before. We're fine again. Let's throw a steal in on the main part there. I don't think we'll get anything. I just wanted to be thorough. That didn't do nearly as much damage to Ayla. I'm not sure if that's just because her defense is better. Could be. Alright, this time he revived that one before we took out the center one. That was pretty weak. Middle one should be going down here again pretty quickly, I would think. Yeah, there we go. Seemed kind of weird. He turned on his defense and then shut it off right away. All right. Got him. I'm pretty sure that's it. He only has those two forms inside the shell here. But yeah, kind of shows us the different areas we've been again, different times and places. And if you have epilepsy, this might not be a good scene. Sorry about that. Chrono! 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 Soldier waking him up? It's time to rise and shine. Sorry. That went. I didn't get to control it. Your stay of execution has been canceled. We must now carry out your sentence. What? Still gonna kill him? We've been looking for you, Chrono. Where did you take my daughter? Daddy, don't. Chrono hasn't done a thing. He says Chrono has been a perfect gentleman, but... What do you think, Chancellor? Chrono's deeds have had an enormous impact on the kingdom. Chancellor, how could you? Please, just listen to me. We had to... Save the future, right? Huh? It's Stone, the guy from the future. You saved the future and gave us hope. You fought Magus's troops and brought peace to the kingdom in the year 600. There's Kino. Chrono beat Reptites. What's going on here? Uka, you brought them here, didn't you? Our kinsman told me all about your incredible mission. Kinsman? You mean these are my ancestors and descendants? Here I was, fussing about my kingdom and my daughter, and you were saving the past, present, and future. So apparently even Kino's her ancestor. Now for a true victory parade. Tonight we celebrate you. Now Marley, go out and enjoy the last night of the fair. Yeah, I guess I don't know if I've ever thought about it before, but he calls her Marley there, but he's her dad. He knows that her actual name's Nadia. Unless that's just like a nickname that they use for her otherwise, too. I don't know. Weird. Come along with Chrono, our hero. Princess Nadia is finally home. At last, Guardia is back to normal. It's a moonlight parade. Yeah, this is the first of 12 different endings you can get. Some of them have fairly similar dialogue and play out in a fairly similar manner. Some of them are quite different, but we'll go through all of them. And I'll show you how the easiest way to get all of them in New Game Plus if you're trying to. Especially for some of the later versions, you can unlock achievements for getting all the endings. I find the easiest way to be that when you're playing a game on New Game Plus, before you go in and get one of the endings, just save your game. And then after you get that ending, just restart from that save file and don't beat Lavos at the place you did, just keep playing through. Alright, we're back in control again now. I don't know if you can talk to any of these people. Oh yeah. Kids on the fence you can. This is fantastic. The princess is gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, of course you are too. Yeah, I don't know if you should say that in front of your girlfriend there, dude. You saved us all. That's nice, dear, but I wish you spent more time around the house. Typical mom, huh? It's a real problem when the person who's in charge of the cat is gone. The cats are pretty self-sufficient, aren't they? Well, except for the litter box. Yeah, if you interact with the dancers, they'll kind of move around for you. And we got... yeah, you can't talk to these kids, I guess. We got Luca's mom and dad here. Honey, don't just be a sack of potatoes. Dance with me. Chrono, the king says you saved the future. Wait till I tell my friends. Yeah, and this would be slightly different if you didn't do that part where you save Luca's mom from getting her legs crushed. Yum! Lemonade sure tastes great outdoors. Chrono, have a sip. You're the hero today. Yeah, I'm sure it's lemonade. And Melchior? Not much business in weapons anymore. I like it that way. Yeah, I mean, he's not just a weaponsmith. He does other science stuff and invention. So I guess he should be okay. So yeah, more of the dancers pop up. And now you're blocked off from going over there. I think this side's blocked too. Yeah, everything's lit up. Oh, they're just telling you gotta keep going forward here to the gate. There's everybody in the party. Well, everyone, this is it. Each to thine time. The gate has grown weak. We've got to say our goodbyes before the gate closes. You're all leaving? Chrono was strong. Marley too. Ayla, have fun. You're my distant ancestor, so you'd better have tough kids or I'll be in trouble. No worry. Ayla very strong. Right. Hey, what do you mean by that? You no dummy. We go now. I think Ayla wears the pants in that relationship. 'Tis a feisty crowd, but they are thine kin, and 'tis of consequence. Queen Lean awaits, your majesty. We too shall take our leave. Yeah, I would have kind of thought that Lean might have been the one to come, but... Mr. Frog! Long farewells ne'er were necessary. Right. Besides, actions speak louder than words. The princess kissed the frog. Yeah, don't these things end with the princess kissing the frog? Thought he's supposed to turn back into a man, though, after he gets kissed. Guess that didn't work out that way this time. So, you're going to search for Shala? Yeah, he doesn't say anything. Luca, I will miss you. What's wrong, Luca? Aren't you going to say goodbye to Robo? She knows. Knows what? Robo was born in a bleak future. When we defeated Lavos, we changed history. Robo may not exist in the future. Haha, please relax. The new future has a place for me. Darn it, Robo. Don't pretend you don't care when you're really sad. It just makes things worse. Luca, you have taught me these emotions. Thank you. Tears don't become you, Luca. Robo will be there in the new future. Yeah, Doan doesn't care. He just F's out. Goodbye. Caution. Oil has washed over my sight sensors. Sight diminished. Suppose that's Robo's form of crying, huh? Oh, that's it. But he's gone. Do you remember that talk we had? You mean about whether our lives flash before we die? Yeah, I get the feeling that the entity is finally at rest. Yes, I feel that too. Time travel. How exhausting. To dismantle the epoch, its job is finished. Uh-oh. Is that both of Chrono's cats? Apparently. You naughty thing, come back here. Look, Chrono, your cat's running away because you haven't been feeding it. Hey, come back here. And Mom and the cats get sucked through the gate before it closes. Wait. Chrono, that gate will never open again. Is he supposed to be excited there? It kind of looks like he's celebrating. Well, it looks like we have no choice but to go after them. Go after them? But the gates... Luca, don't turn off your brain yet. I forgot. We have a time machine. Yeah, haha. Maybe Chrono's celebrating the idea that he gets another adventure. Oh, Princess, the king asked for your presence. Alright, so, yeah, the gate's gone now. I'm so happy. Now there's no reason for you to go away anymore. I have a gift for you to commemorate this day, Princess Nadia. Now he's calling her Nadia again. It's a new bell. This is Nadia's bell. It will ring out across the land. The best transportation method they had for it was balloons. Marley, where did you go? Could someone please lend me a hand? Daddy, I hate to say this, but I can't sit around doing nothing. And it sounds like they're leaving on the Epoch. Ooh, made it just in time. Shall I fire it off? No, Tabin, actually, I could use some help. And he shot off some fireworks. So, yeah, I mean, depending on some choices you make, you can get a few different outcomes there. Like, I think if you kill Magus in 12,000 BC, Frog might actually turn back to a human. I think I explained that at the time when I fought Magus too, when I chose not to fight him. Because I always like to have Magus in the party, so I've always chosen that option. But this is pretty much the basic ending that most people are going to get, I think, because this is what you're going to get when you play completely through the game and do everything. I think anytime after you revive Chrono on Death Peak, it doesn't matter how you beat Lavos. It's just anytime after that point you're going to get this ending. But we actually wouldn't have had to do the Black Omen, but it adds a lot to the game, and had access to a lot of good items going through there. So I'll just let the credits play here, and we'll finish that up until it gets to where it says the end, and where it'll let me save it, because then we'll be able to start New Game Plus from that point. Yeah, there we got Robo and Atropos, it looks like. Eno and Ayla. I don't know if they remade Atropos or how that would have worked. There's Frog and King and Queen and soldiers on the bridge. And Magus is just flying in the air like a badass. Yeah, Chrono Cross isn't a direct sequel to Chrono Trigger, but there are some storylines in that kind of resemble some things from Chrono Trigger. Like, there's a character in the game that, at least I think, initially was supposed to be based on Magus. Or you could say that he is Magus, and he's looking for somebody he's lost. But I don't think that's officially the narrative, but there are a few little tie-ins like that. And I know a lot of people don't like Chrono Cross nearly as much as they like Chrono Trigger, and I would agree with that. But I think it's still a pretty good game. Eventually I'll get around to getting a playthrough of that on here too, I suppose. It's kind of funny there, they have the world up there, but pretty much all of the land masses are on one side of the globe here. So the other side of the world must be pretty boring and full of ocean, I guess. I guess we can't quite see Chorus from here. So there is that continent, I suppose, over there. Still, I stand by what I said there. Alright, the end. I don't know if we have to just wait for it to do something or if I have to push some buttons here. I'll try a few. Well, I don't necessarily need to show that, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's the Super Nintendo version. Did it not have New Game Plus? I thought I've played through it before and done that. Maybe I've always played the PS1 version, I guess. Well, either way, I'll figure it out and we'll still show all the endings, but we're going to call it there for today. So remember, if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow, and we'll catch you next time.